Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Wavelength Wednesdays. My name is Waveney. I'm a career coach, and I help new managers develop leadership influence by mastering their relationships at work. And so, if you are new around here, if you're new to me, welcome so much. I am so happy that you tuned in. And if you are a regular supporter, thank you for your continued support. Are you ready to get on the same wavelength? Fabulous. So today I want to speak to you about the foundation of what I believe in. So just a moment ago, you've heard me say that I help new managers develop leadership influence. And so I want to talk to you about influence, why I believe this is important for leaders to have. It is one of the foundational frameworks in which I speak about in my coaching practice. And so, number one, three reasons I want to share with you. And number one is your job as a leader is to sell ideas, is to motivate your team, is to support your team, to lead your team to a guided outcome. And that outcome, most of the times, is revenue. It is revenue. A business is in money to make it. A business is there to make money. All right. They're also there to manage cost, because you have to manage cost, right? And you're also there to save, but the outcome is to make money, to gain revenue. And your work, you would have heard me say this, your work is done through people. And so you need to influence people to that vision. All right, gone are the days when we are leading people by fear and intimidation. Actually, that gets you nowhere, because except probably in HR or out of a job, if you are a leader who wants to create an uncomfortable work environment, sooner or later people are going to question, what is it about you? Why does your team have a high staff turnover, right? So you don't want to do that, and it gets you nowhere. You don't get the best out of your team, especially in this day and age when mental health is such a huge deal, that people are now realizing that in the workplace this needs to be addressed. Because people need to bring their whole selves to work. Work environments should be, for the most part, holistic. So you need influence to lead your people to a guided outcome. So the second reason why influence is important in leadership is people do business with people they like. People do business with people they like. With people they like and people they trust. All right? Bottom line. All right? And so how do you get people to know, like, and trust you? You have to influence them. You have to build that relationship with them. All right, you have to form that connection. Yes, you may have an amazing product, but if the human element is missing, if the competitor over here has that human touch, has that connection, has that influence, you're going to go over there. You are going to go over there. All right. And we see it in our own personal lives. This person over here may have the best product, but you're going to go to somebody who makes you feel warm, welcome, appreciated, and they have formed that human connection with you. They form that like, know, and trust factor. And how did they do that? By influencing you. All right. And then lastly, it's all about the results. It's kind of similar to the point number one that I made, but it's all about results. As a leader, you are judged on you're assessed on your performance. You're assessed on your results. It's about the results, some of which can only happen through relationships, and those relationships because of influence. And so let me give a really quick example. If you're in business, if you're a leader, you know that there are external agencies or people that you may need stuff from. Like, for example, let's use the government. You might need certain things from a particular government office, work related. And if you go into that office with guns blazing, you have an attitude, you're always a type of way, you're rude, you're unkind, you may get what you want, but it's really about when you're going to get it, right? There's some people that will stonewall you because you're just rude. And so that's just a real simple example without getting into, nitty gritty, but you getting into the crux of it, sorry, but you get the idea. There are some things and some businesses, some results that you need, and you need other people to move that lever for you. You need other people to get that for you, and you do that based on relationships, because people know you. Yeah, I know that person. They are who they say they are. They're not rude, they're not whatever. Let me work with them. It's just a fact of life, right? As a matter of fact, sometimes even when you go into jobs, you're going for an interview, somebody in the organization has worked with you, they know you, they know you're all about results. And so that relationship, that influence that you have built is the trigger that moves the needle. All right. And so let me know what you think in the comments. These are just some 3 tips. I really believe that, influence as a leader, this is a skill that you need to develop, you need to master. And so let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next week on another Wavelength Wednesdays. Bye.